Hi. So, you want to join me in making some fajita pockets, pita pocket chicken fajita pitas? Yeah, something like that. So, welcome to my kitchen. And I love cooking. I'm not a chef. I've never claimed to be a chef. So, but honestly, I'm a pretty good cook. Nobody's ever complained. And I've gotten lots of compliments. Alright, so when I went shopping, my store that I went shopping at didn't have like potatoes, they didn't have Roma tomatoes, they didn't have cilantro. I'm like, what? So I got me some Roma potatoes, some limes, which my other store didn't have, cilantro, yay, and some jalapenos, which are beautiful, by the way. I'll show them to you. Look at how nice these jalapenos are. I was just like in awe of this store's produce. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy everything but produce at one store. Then go to the other store and buy the produce because aren't those beautiful? You hear them? Yeah. Nice and firm. And look what else I got. Fresh green beans. I can't wait to have them. I'm so excited. So first off, we need to prep some food. Hopefully this won't take me too long, but I'm going to be in here for a minute. So if you're too busy to watch or just don't want to watch that long of a video, I'll probably put out like 2 videos. So I got to preserve these now before it's too late. I'm going to wash them first. Oh, I think I'll use my little strainer. We're not having the green beans for dinner, but I want to get them clean and dried. Oh man, there's a couple of them that aren't perfect, but man, these are beautiful looking. And I'm going to wash them and dry them whole, and then I'll break them up when I'm ready to cook them. Couple in here. I probably won't use that one or that one. I think the rest are okay. I'm gonna go ahead and toss these two. See, with my garbage over there, I can practice my shot. Got it. Okay. Now that we are done, we need to dry them. It's beautiful, beautiful. Got fresh green beans. Jeez, can't ask for much more than that. These two are bad too. So those two are gone. This one, oh look at that, that's not very good. Maybe I didn't take as good a look as I thought I did. But there's still enough for the two of us here. I only bought a little bit because yesterday I had already spent $500. This was another 16 with the potatoes. So, but we will have enough food for the whole month. Get them good and dry. So, and then I'm going to let them air dry a little bit while I'm cooking. I'll use this so it doesn't go to waste. And probably take this one off. Try not to use as many, so we're going to set these aside and let them dry. Okay. And fresh strawberries, yummy, yummy. I might make a angel food cake. Oh my god, angel food cake. Oh, strawberries and whipped cream and a little bit of drizzle of strawberry sauce. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be amazing. So I don't want to wash these yet. they're okay if I put them in the fridge and prep them tomorrow. So we'll do that. My soda doesn't stand very well on the top shelf. I put it down below, babe. My celery is still not in the vegetable drawer, which is making me very upset. Okay, so we are gonna need my handy dandy cutter board and my hands. I already cleaned. I cleaned it. I cleaned it good out my hands. I don't know how clean they were. I'll clean it again. Okay. So I'm gonna make some pico-de-gallo. Do I have it all? I think I have it all. Yeah. All right. I'll grab this one more. I will reuse this as well. There we go. Okay, so I have jalapeno, I have lemons, an onion. I'm going to cut up one of these onions. This one should be cut first. I'm going to go ahead and prep this whole onion for whenever we need onions. Ooh, ooh, that's a strong onion. My eyes were just a little too close. Just a little too much for. I'm going to take off this one too. On this one, take off that whole outer. They last longer if you just take off the outer edge. This one's a little bit. I'll use this side first. Maybe I won't use that side for that. I don't know. Let me think about that. It doesn't feel hard, but it looks luminescent. I don't know. All right, now I can pick up the beans that I missed. There we go. I only missed one. I think. Yeah, I don't see any more there. Huh. Gosh, I threw more than that away. Oh, no, okay, it's in there. It is in there. All right. Go away. Oh boy, these aren't very square. Out of control with the onion. Ah, now I'm really making a mess. Okay. Where did the other one go? Oh man. Okay. I gotta scoot them up a little bit. See if I can get these diced just a little bit better than what I did. see, if anybody's asking, do I get hair in my food? I do. I do. Nobody's ever complained about it. They just take it out and keep on eating. We don't really care about hair down here. Unless it goes down your throat, that's pretty bad. But if I happen to find a hair while I'm cooking, I just take it out. I don't get all grossed out and start all over. It's a hair. It's not that big of a deal. People make way bigger of a deal than they should. Okay, so we got onions are cut. And I really like them in the pico-de-gallo. I like them chopped a little finer. So I think I'm probably going to use, let's see, about that many. I think I'm going to chop these up just a little bit better. I don't like a real chunky pico-de-gallo. I like it more smooth. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that'll go in the pico-de-gallo. And let's see, which bowl am I going to use to make it? I think I will put it in this bowl right here. This one has a lid, so I'll put it right in this one. Onions in, and I have 2 more jalapenos in the refrigerator. So I'm going to pull those out. Get these washed up. And I'm probably going to save 2 to make a stuffed jalapeno. Hot water coming out. Oh, get it. Oh, I don't understand like backwards. It should not be that way. Defies gravity, I think. Defying gravity. Put those up there. Okay. My hands dry. Let's see what I got in here. I think I got a couple of jalapenos over here. Up in here. Oh, you know what? I have a half an onion too. Process it. Let's see what else I got in here. I think that's about it. Oh, I need a green onion. That's not available. Alright, or a green pepper. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can fit this celery in here. Yay. Hopefully everything else will fit when I get done. It seems bigger, but yeah, a little hard to preserve stuff in that one, I think. Harder. Okay, so I got a green pepper. That's for later. This half an onion, I should have cut that up first. Just 2 jalapenos, rest of the peppers. So here's 2 jalapenos. We're going to use these first. And probably going to save, I definitely want to save that one. I think I want to save this one too. These 2 right here. These 2 are going to be preserved. So I'm going to make a stuffed jalapeno. I'm only making 4 of them. I'll probably film it, but I'm just making it for my lunch. With some sour cream and stuff like that. Okay, so we're gonna put these back in the refrigerator, or put those in the refrigerator. I'm just switched them out. Okay, so we're not gonna cut these yet because we don't want to cut that yet. I do want a jar for the onions. Uh-oh. Oh, I have some new ones in the cabinet. Let me grab a new one. That's dark blue. All right, well. Some clean towels. Dry this up. Has to be really, really dried up too. Your stuff cannot be wet when you put the food in there, or it's gonna not preserve properly. And that's the reason I put the paper towel in there, is to absorb the moisture from the food. So if you're putting the food in more moisture, it's just not a good combo. So that's why I like these big mouth ones, because I can really get in there and get them dry. Dry to the, once it starts squeaking, making noise, it's pretty dry in there. I stick my hand in there, and then I'm gonna let it air for a second as well. There we go. All right, so let's see what this onion looks like. All right, look at that. Still good, still perfect. Oh yeah, that's good onion. It wasn't like that. It was, I left the peel on it, and as you can see, in the middle right here, the core of the onion is trying to sprout. So we will take that out, and we'll take this out right here. Let's get a sprout there. So other than that, this onion is perfect. I'm going to chop it up with the rest of these, and I'm going to put a paper towel on that one. I always turn towards that, so give me a couple of days to get used to turning the right direction. Oh, good Lord. Okay. So we're going to just go ahead and, my hair's in my face. I hate it when my hair's in my face. Oh, I have to dismiss my alarm. Okay, I don't know if you guys hear that. I don't think so. Yeah, these are going to be really big too. I'm trying to make them smaller. I don't really know why I cut it this way. The way I see onions is like, dude, it has, already part of it cut, so, right? But I don't mind chopping up more. When you're doing something you love, you just don't mind it. I encourage everybody to find something they love and embrace it. Even if it's just your son or your daughter. Just tell them out of the blue, hey, I love you. They need that, especially from their parents. So call your sons, call your daughters, call your best friend, your sister, your brother, mom, dad, grandparents. Call them all, because someday they are not going to be here, and you will be, and you're going to miss them tremendously, like I do everybody. So I have no parents, no grandparents, and a couple of sisters, a brother. So yeah, they're all gone. So I wish I would have got to know my brother more. Weird story about that. After my brother passed away, it was a couple of years later, my sister's husband brought home a new friend for my sister to meet. And so he comes in the door, and they're talking, and he all of a sudden sees a picture of our father. And he says, hey, I know that guy. Joanne's like, no, you don't. He's like, yeah, I do. I know that guy. She goes, really? What's his name? And he said his name. And he's like, what? And then he looks at her and he goes, you don't recognize me, do you? And he's like, no. And he goes, you have a sister named Lisa? And she's like, yes, who are you? That was my brother's best friend for many, many years. And they were friends in Utah only. And after my brother passed away, his best friend, moved up here and met in the first week of living here my sister's husband. And they became best friends. Right? Yeah. Oh, it gets even stranger. So my mother was married. Yeah. So my mother was married to this guy named Wayne. And eventually they got divorced. And he moved, because they met in Utah. And she moved him up here. They got married and they were together maybe 8 or so years, I don't remember. But then they got divorced and she sent him packing and he just moved back to Utah. That's where he knew everybody, you know. He was up here, didn't know anybody or didn't really make any friends. I don't remember him having any friends while he was here. And then, so he moves back to Utah and meets a girl and marries her. Well, just remember that. Meets a girl and marries her. Then, my brother's best friend, right, that got moved up here, moved right next door to my sister and brother and met a lady and they were getting married. And so he sent out invitations to all of his friends and family. We went to the wedding and lo and behold, guess who was there? Wayne. And so my sister's like, what in the world is he doing here? Well, the woman that he met after he went back to Utah was the best friend's sister, believe it or not. And he moved up here and met my brother-in-law. They became best friends after he was no longer best friends with my brother because passed away. And so then it was just crazy. I'm like, this is crazy. So we are like 3 degrees of separation here in my family. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding? So, that's how that rolls. Small world, huh? Those interesting times. Right, so now we have some backup onions for whatever we want to cook, omelets or whatever. So I don't have to cut onions this week, unless I use all of them. Okay, so I'm going to do a double here. I think this will go into a double. So I'm going to set down the big side I cut, like this. Then I'm going to fold up on the other side I cut right there. And then the other side I cut right there. And make sure that those are going to stay like that. And then I wrap it, finish wrapping it, and I put it in the refrigerator at that point. I got these 2 to put in, so I got things backing up on me here. Alright. Get on in there. Get on in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to, I can't even open the door to be honest with you, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay. Onions, done. Check. Dinner's probably going to be around 8. Dear me, oh my. Let's get that wiped off as well. What are we going to do next? Probably the tomatoes. So, these are all the Roma tomatoes I have because the other store didn't have any. And I only really wanted to get enough for the pico-de-gallo. I have a tomato if I want to put them in my pita pockets. Alright. Let's get these washed. I should say rinsed. I used to have this veggie soap and I loved it so much. I just can't find it. But it was soap for your vegetables. So you could really clean them. I don't mind if they're not clean. It doesn't really bother me per se. Sometimes I forget to clean them, and I still eat food. So I think if you're too worried about things, then you end up having a low immune system, and then you end up getting sick more than if you would have just left well enough alone. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, leave well enough alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I might need a little more onions. Maybe. We'll see. So how I do these is, I do not want seeds in my pico-de-gallo. I don't like seeds in any of my food. I like sunflower seeds. I eat them once in a while, but I don't make a habit of having seeds. I'll eat peanuts and stuff like that, which, you know, are not seeds. But I will not eat. Sunflower seeds are the only seed that I will eat. So, I'm just going to put it right here in the strainer. And I don't want the seeds in there. There's a couple of them that don't want to come out. I know that you're home, but you're done. There we go. Okay. So what I normally do is I take a spoon. This is how I normally do it. Spoon. I think it's probably the easier way to do it because it comes out so much easier. There is a seed in there that will not come out. Don't do that to me. Don't not come out. So we'll get this made and get this in the fridge, and then start on those peppers. Peppers and onions. Oh wait. I needed that half an onion to go with the peppers. I just do not have my shit together. Alright, that's fine. I put it in the fridge. Okay, I'll take it back out when I need it. That's funny. What you eating there, babe?
What?
What are you eating?
I'm snacking on some chips.
Oh, okay. Oh. Are they good?
Well, they're wavy lays, so yeah.
Oh, wow, they sound good. I'm teasing. He's like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck me, no, fuck you. That's fine. That's funny. This is going to be a surprise on what it looks like on the inside. And it, both halves cut like this. So I got it directly down the middle. That's crazy. All right, not very many seeds in there. Oh, there's some seeds in there. Almost looks like a strawberry. Like, I'm serious. Does that not look like a strawberry? The inside of that tomato. Kind of looks like a strawberry. Right? With the seeds all sitting on top? Aren't you gel underneath? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the tomato's good, but I don't know. Cocooned. Those seeds are. That's what this one looks like. Oh, same thing. Yeah. Alright, well. That's alright. We're going to use the tomato anyways. We don't mind. Get that piece off of there. There we go. This piece needs a little bit more off. There we go. There we are. Now, I'm going to take them and slice them. You okay there, Skippy? Are you limping? Come here. Come here, let me see. Let me see you walk. Whatever. so stubborn. He won't do anything for me that I ask him to do. Oh, then you're gonna come. I don't have anything for you. Sorry. Maybe in a little bit. But you don't even like tomatoes, I don't think. So I cut them into like little squares. Because I think that's what pico-de-gallo should be. Little squares of everything. And if anything doesn't break up once it gets in there, I break it up. So I get these little wonderful little pieces of tomato in my pico-de-gallo. Yahoo! So when I get done with the tomatoes, I'll mix it up and see if there's enough onions in there. I'm going to put a little bit more onions in there. And when I slice the tomatoes, I always make sure and get them good and sliced because I don't like them sticking together. And when you have a dull knife, it's hard. This one's a little ripe, so it's not cutting as well. You want them not quite ripe, so they cut well and not mush. This one did a little bit of the mush, but it'll still go in. It's fine, but they're just mushed, mushed squares. But let's do a good one. This looks like a good one. Surprised I haven't dropped it. The way my dropsies have gone lately. I swear I've dropped more in the last couple of months than I ever have in my whole life. Didn't get it there. Didn't get it there. Move out of my way. It's a little time consuming to make pico-de-gallo, but it is worth every bite. Every single bite. I do have onions, or